I just got done checking out this film. Let me tell you guys what I thought about it. So I had some time the other day before picking my son up for school, and I decided I wanted to go to the movies. So I ended up looking to see what they had available, and this film fit the time slot. So I decided to go ahead and watch it completely blind, not knowing really anything whatsoever about it. Now, of course, I have seen a few films with Glenn Powell in them, and I do like his performances from what I've seen, so I figured it necessarily couldn't be too bad. But once the credits started going, I had no idea it was an A24 film. Now, this film centers around a guy named Beckett Redfellow who's heir to a wealthy family, but unfortunately is disowned as a baby after his mother has him at a very young age. Throughout his early childhood, his mother always promised that one day he would probably inherit the inheritance for himself and everything would be just fine and they wouldn't struggle anymore. But unfortunately, she passes away and he ends up moving through foster care, going from home to home until he's an adult where he can make it out for himself. One day after his childhood sweetheart runs into him at work, he realizes that she's doing way better than he is and she's about to get married. But of course, she always gives him the opportunity to say to hit him up if he ever gets that inheritance. And she comes up with a scheme that he should just go ahead and eliminate the competition. After careful thought, he figures, hey, you know what? I should just go ahead and try it out. It can't be that hard to kill 7 people, can it? Which leads him down a terrible spiral of events that somehow are successful, yet unrewarding in the end. I don't want to go deeper into the film just because that's kind of like the main plot of it, but I did end up having a pretty solid time with it after the first like 20 minutes or so due to the pacing issues, but after that, once he started killing everybody and had that in his head, it actually became a pretty fun dark comedy. I liked his performance, I liked Margot Qualley's performance, and of course we had Topher Grace as some Christian rock star pastor guy, which was awesome. That was probably the funniest part of the film for me. But seeing, how everybody ended up dying and what led him here and all that good stuff, it was very entertaining in my opinion, and I think I'm probably going to end up watching it one more time just to introduce it to my fiance, but I don't know if we'll go see it on the big screen. But if you guys were on the fence about it, I'd say, wait for the home video release. It's nothing necessarily to jump to the theaters to see just because there's so many other different releases out, but it's another solid film from A24 that I hope doesn't necessarily go under the radar, but if anything, it's probably a one-time watch for most. I'd say I enjoyed this film enough to give it a 7 out of 10.